Vegas Cycling Freak here. Today I thought I'd do a little quick video about what I believe is an Italian Vox wah pedal. Not really sure what year it's from, but I think they look really cool. I like the chrome treadle and then the white trim on the base plate and the white Vox on the front here. You know, they just look really sharp. There's really nothing I can find on this thing to indicate date of manufacture, but now this pedal here has the fabled Fasel inductor in it, and according to some people, you're supposed to have magical qualities to them. And I don't even know where to start with this thing. When I got it, it just sounded really bad. Got this off eBay. It had like this horribly scratchy pot and just did not sound good at all. It was a hodgepodge of capacitors. The two transistors weren't even the same type or brand. The wiring was like this really horrible, cheap wire. And it had super bad tone sucking. So what I had to do, or what I decided to do, I didn't have to necessarily do all this, but I changed the capacitors. I put tropical fish caps in here. I changed the transistors to BC109s. I put a true bypass switch in, and then I got this Dunlop Hot Pots 2 pot, and I should be able to use this thing for years and years before that goes bad. And the other thing I thought I was kind of clever to accomplish is I figured out a way to stick an LED in here without drilling a hole in the side of the enclosure or anything. I have this little bright blue LED right here in this little hole in the treadle, and the wire just runs through, and I've got this 3-pole double throw switch for bypass switch, which like I would normally use in one of my do-it-yourself guitar effects. And I just use this third pole to switch the LED off and on, and I just ran a little wire over here to the 9-volt. I put a little current limiting resistor here. So when you switch the thing on, it turns the LED on, turns the circuit on. Got rid of the tone sucking, and some people might be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You should have kept everything original." But I don't know what the point is in keeping something all original if it just kind of sucks the way it sounds. So, I'm not gonna do any sound clips of this or anything. This is just kind of more for informational reasons. But the main thing I wanted to say is just these Italian Vox wahs aren't as magical as people would like to make them out to be. I've heard people say the ones with the Fasel inductors sound good, and then the so-called film cap one, or film can inductor ones. I guess it's a highly subjective topic. Maybe that's a film cap Vox wah is like the ultimate cat's meow for one player, but for the next player he might think it sucks. So I don't know. It's a good sounding wah, now that I've done all this stuff to it. But when I first got it, it kind of sucked. It didn't really sound good at all. I had to do a lot of tweaking to it. So, but like I said, there's nothing on here really to indicate the age of the circuit. I just had this PCB out earlier today, and I saw like a 7512 on there. I don't know if that's just like a part number, like a Thomas Oregon part number, or if that might indicate that it was made in the 12th month of 1975. Hard to say. I'd have to do a little more research on it to determine if maybe that could be a date code. But yeah, I mean, there was nothing in here, once again, like my Charleroi. I couldn't find any dates on any of this stuff. So yeah, and the other thing I did is I took all the really cheap, like it was almost like 9-volt battery leads for the wires in this whole thing. So I rewired the whole thing with some nice Teflon wire, you know, some quality wire, and I just cleaned everything up. So I'm pretty happy with the thing now. You know, it's not necessarily my favorite one to play through an amp, but with my headphones set up and for like recording direct, it works really nice. So hope you enjoyed the video, maybe got something out of this, and we'll see you the next time. Thanks for watching.